most beautiful place you could ever be. I'm in the most historic area of round here, the permissions that I've got. It's the oldest, dating back to Elizabeth I. All excited, got it, and my headphones are not working. So they're coming on, they're linking up, but there's no sound. So I'm having to detect now with no headphones, and I'll be honest with you, I'm really struggling. I don't know why my headphones are not working. I'm gutted. So I'm going to do my best, see what I can find with no headphones on. I don't know why I've still got them on really. I keep just in the hope that they'll just suddenly come on. But I'm not going to let it deter me. I'm still going to find that on me. So I'll see you in a bit when I've got some silver. Believed what I've just seen. I've never seen one of these in my entire life. Now my first reaction was to go ah, but then I thought no, that's not sensible because it's a snake and I've never seen a snake before in England, and I don't know if it's like dangerous or whether it's just come out of hibernation and it hears me screaming and it might want to and get me. So here it is. Look at this snake. Seen a snake like that before? I know in America you just have snakes everywhere, don't you? But we don't. Most thing I'm scared of is a rabbit. Like if it comes out of a burrow really quickly. We don't have anything scary like spiders or snakes. So that was absolutely made my day out, that seeing Mr. Snake. Well, I didn't expect to find this. I found a bottle. That's my first bottle find and it's a full one. I don't think it's very old because it's got that throw here. I think that's a 1970s bottle. Hey, quite chuffed about that. First bottle find. Oh, it's beautiful day today. Can't believe my headphones are not working. It's the biggest signal in the world, but I found it headphoneless. And I think it's a jolly old button. A Billy button. Let's have a look. Don't mind buttons if they've got something on them, do you? I don't think it's got anything on it. I just sat in the grass then by accident thinking it was summer and my bum's wet through. No, I don't think it's got anything on it. But it's a sign of life. Anyway, put one for the pocket. Don't worry, headphones are back on. Right, it is. You just see the head there. It's very worn. But that's the 1770 George III, I think. You can just see the head there. So I knew that the date's here, but it's not an hammy, is it? It's got to be an hammy in here somewhere. I'm just doing now this little square on a low and slow, see what I can find. By the way, my headphones have gone off again. You can see that, 77, 80. Reckon that's definitely, it's got to be a copper coin that. Could even be an hammy or a bit of silver. Should we dig it? See, whatever it is, that 80, 77, could be a bit of coke. I don't know, but it could be something better. Could be, in fact, it could be anything on this hill. Oh, there it is. There it is. And it is another old rotten coin. But you see how we knew it was from that signal. That's what you're looking for if you're looking for very, very old coppers. There's no point me trying to get all the stuff off that. I know what it is. It's the same. It's a George III, an early one probably from about 1770. Between 1770 and 1806, let's just say, to be 100% accurate. But yeah, that's good that. Because we've got little line now going across the hill here, you see. Is that a path? Or is it a spill? Not too sure. Oh, it's a sign, isn't it? And where's there's coppers, there's silvers. I think it's a what's in the clump. And what's it going to be? Is it a bit of coke or is it a coin? I think it might be a coin, to be honest. Oh, I can feel a bit around. Around-de round-de round, around-de down-de down. But is it a button? Now the head, as far as I can see, is pointing the spade direction. I'm not quite sure what that is. I think it must got to be a farthing of some sort because of how small it is. But can't really make much out. I can make that Britannia out, but dries out dead quick. I found a Roman coin then, it's so small. Look how tiny that is. We turn it over and it's got some sort of a thing on the back, so it's definitely not a Roman coin, but wow, it's the smallest thing I've ever seen. It's a button. I don't know what that would have held on. So it's just another little button. It's got to be money here if there's buttons. I think them are poor man buttons when they've got the 4 holes in like that, haven't they? I always call that a poor man's button. Well, it's a nice solid 80. It's in here somewhere. Ah, there you go. I mean, I've not dug it out yet, but I can more or less guess it's a coin from 1770 or 1806. Because they all are around here, aren't they? I tell you what, they're crudded on with stuff. Mind you, I suppose it's 200 years of mud in it stuck on there. I'll see if I can clean this in a bit and show you here in the corner. So I'm just doing the round the back now. And we think that we see that little window is. And this is all banked up. There's bits of pottery in these mole holes, so it might have been the dump this. So I'm going to see if they've got anything with the played round the back. I'm laughing here because there's a molehill there, right? And I always go over molehills just in case the mole's done a job for me. Oh, it was 90s a minute ago. See it, 91. Silver's a 91. Do you know what this could be? It could be Amy in the mole. Well, it was as well. It was inside of the mole, but this is coin in the mole. Coin in the mole. What sort of coin are you? You're just going to be right like the rest of them. I don't care though, it's round, it's a bit of history. I think that was, I'm just going to say, that's old. I think it's definitely over 250 years old, so I might not be able to tell what it is at this minute in time. But I found it with no headphones on, and I've got to say, it's been incredibly hard with your headphones off on an AT Max. It's not recommended, even with it on full volume. It's just can't hear things the same. So I'm quite pleased that I've even got that. That was like the pit from beyond, but it was an 81, so I kept going at it. Anyway, I think it's in here somewhere now. Oh, there it is. But hell, that was well deep. There's another coin. They're all a bit. I don't know what any of these are. I just know they're old. So there's another button. Why couldn't they drop some bit of silver and a bit of gold or some other artefacts apart from buttons? So I found today these buttons. I'm not moaning because they're still an historic find. But I wish they'd have found something else. You know, there's 5 cottages there or farms. Surely to God they must have dropped something more than a button and a couple of halfpennies. Tight bits. Well, I thought this was going to be one of them buttony things again because it's so small. It's the same size as them Roman things that I found. I'll show you the size of it against an halfpenny. I'll just get one out of my pocket and go full of them. There you go. So there's an halfpenny and there's how small that is. So I'm not going to rub at that too much. Imagine if it was Roman. It looks like there's some picture on it there. Could it be Roman in the hole? Roman in the mole. Oh. Right, I'm going to lick. Oh! God, I've got to stop dropping all these coins all over the hills. Oh, it was pretty deep that and all. Watch it be a button. And I'm going to dry that out, put it on a piece of paper, leave it for a week. I'm not going to mess with it at all. Let it dry off naturally. And then I'm going to get my toothbrush, give it a little bit of a sprinkle with my toothbrush, and the dust will fly off and I'll be able to tell what's underneath it. That's the best way of cleaning things, especially Roman things. Don't know, could be, couldn't it? Because I mean, look at the size. That's an halfpenny, and that's that. Tiny. I just said to Kev then, isn't it funny how we've done all this area, near this old village and everything, and all we've found is 17 grotty halfpennies and buttons. And just as I said it, I found that gold ring pull. It's the first thing they've dug up that hasn't been an old penny or a button. It's quite nice, isn't it? It's got that gold sort of look about it. You like that? Now, it's been really hard today digging without my headphones. I mean, really hard. I mean, you put AT Max is not meant to be dug with no headphones. I've had the volume on full and it just sounds rubbish. So to find what I found, I feel quite pleased about. But yeah, it's not recommended. So I think really what's happened is that my headphones have decharged. I don't think they've been charged up properly. Because when I give them a rest, when I got them going again, they worked for 5 minutes and then went off again. So I think that was what the problem was. It was me. So we're off home now. It's been an absolutely beautiful day today. Very surprised we only found 1770 George III halfpennies and buttons and nothing else. Didn't even find any sort of horsey things or horse rings or nothing. But the scenery, seeing a snake, I even seen a deer, which I didn't have a chance to film, but I saw a deer as well. And it's been summer-like and it's been beautiful. So I don't really care that I didn't find that much. So till next time then, diggity dig dig dig.